Now, this is a very topical story. Assisted dying has been a long-held debate in both the legal and healthcare system in the UK. Should terminally ill people have the option to end their lives on their own terms?
The Terminally Ill Adults Bill, which was released last night, would make it legal for doctors to prepare and give the substances for people to end their own life. This is only if the law passes, which is set to be debated in the House of Commons on November 29th.
It's important to note this will only be available for people who are expected to die within 6 months, and 2 independent doctors must be satisfied the person is eligible along with the High Court.
The debate of legalising assisted dying has actually been brought to Parliament multiple times, but it's never made it to this stage, and that's because there are such strong arguments on both sides, aren't there?
Absolutely, Bella. One of the biggest talking points from a number of campaign groups is that people should have a choice first and foremost. Why should people suffer longer when they don't have to or don't want to?
Well, you can legally travel abroad for an assisted suicide by yourself to countries like Canada, Switzerland or Belgium, but if someone accompanies you, they may be investigated by the CPS. Now, you will have seen this in the headlines 2 years ago when she was cleared, but a woman named Sue Lawford was arrested, jailed for 19 hours and investigated for 6 months for helping her friend Sharon travel to Switzerland for an assisted suicide. Now, what's really shocking is how unclear the current laws are, and legalising it may mean the government can regulate it far more effectively.
That's true. Now, on the flip side, a big argument against assisted dying is that it will put pressure on vulnerable people to end their lives for fear of being in a financial, emotional or care burden upon others. This would especially affect people who are disabled, elderly, sick or depressed. It would be illegal in the bill to coerce someone into an assisted suicide with possible jail time of 14 years, but you can never fully police what might be going on behind closed doors.
Moreover, the assumption that patients should have a right to die would impose on doctors a duty to kill, which carries a massive emotional toll. This is Pat, who has worked in the NHS in Manchester since 1981. Here are her thoughts.
As things progress and changes, it depends what training and support staff are given through this. For my own aunt recently dying at home, she got excellent end-of-life care. Now, she wouldn't have wanted to make that choice, and we wouldn't, as a family, I wouldn't have wanted to make that choice.
I also spoke to some elderly residents around Salford to see what they think of the bill and if they want the choice or not.
It is a good thing.
To give
Controlled.
people that choice.
If a dog was allowed to suffer like that, the owners were being caught. Yet we allow adults to suffer.
That may put people within families under pressure in the same way that families feel pressurised now. Older people feel pressurised to go into care homes.
I'm all for it. I'm in extreme pain all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of finishing it all.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it.
It will be a massive topic for English law and healthcare to see if this goes through, and it affects everyone, doesn't it?
No, absolutely. It's massively topical, and